My client, Mr. Bailey, has been falsely accused of intentionally setting fire to Khan Fashions on March the 13th, 2014. He made a mistake. This was an accident. He did not attempt to commit arson on that day, nor take anyone's life. Mr. Bailey, can you please explain to the court the events that took place on that day in question?
I had no dole money come through for about 2 weeks, and my son Alex was starving, so I needed to get some quick cash. I went into the shop and took some clothes into the changing rooms, and then I was going to use my lighter to melt the security tags off. But then one of the dresses just caught on fire, and I tried to put it out, but I couldn't. It just spread too fast. But I only did it because I was desperate. The fire was an accident. I'm sorry.
Bravo, Mr. Bailey. Bravo. You paint a picture of a desperate man trying to support his family. Can you explain to this court why, on the 12th of January 2014, you posted on Facebook that you were pleased Mr. Khan had been involved in a road traffic accident?
Yeah, I didn't really mean anything by it. I mean, I was still a bit upset about what happened between him and my brother, but I guess it just seemed like karma, that's all.
There was a feud between your family and Mr. Khan's family that resulted in your older brother, Riley, attempting to murder Mr. Khan last year in the Archers public house.
Objection, Your Honour. What has this got to do with anything?
Mr. Hastings, if you aren't going to get to the point quickly, I strongly urge you to return to the matter at hand.
Of course, Your Honour. Mr. Bailey, your brother's sentence must have been difficult to deal with. His recent parole application was also denied. Obviously the reasons why you took matters into your own hands.
Objection. This is pure speculation, and there is no evidence to connect these events.
Overruled.
I put it to this court that Mr. Bailey couldn't contain his rage and wanted to get back at Mr. Khan. He chose to do this by setting fire to his business and in the process killing him and his young son in a twisted act of revenge.
That isn't what happened. Look, I told you already, the fire was an accident. Look, I'm not a murderer. I didn't know anybody was in the shop.
You didn't know anyone was in the shop?
Look, I don't know, I just guess I wasn't thinking straight. I only did it because I needed money for my boy.
Don't you think it's a little convenient that it was Mr. Khan's store, given your history together?
No, it's just for my son.
Mr. Khan had a son. He was 6 years old. And he died in the fire that you started. Do you think your son is going to look up to you after what you've done? At least you still have your son and your lives. You took that privilege away from Mr. Khan and his young son, didn't you?
Don't you think I constantly regret what happened? My son Alex has got nothing to do with this. Why do you keep saying that?
Because that's the truth, Mr. Bailey. What if this happened to you? Or worse, your son Alex? Wouldn't you want justice? Answers?
Well, yeah.
Objection, Your Honour. He is leading my client.
Overruled.
Mr. Bailey, Mr. Khan's family deserve to know the truth. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, right. I did it.
Objection. He has forced my client to confess to something which he has not done.
No, it's all right. I need to tell the truth. It's the right thing to do. I need to show my son the man that he should grow up to be. I've done wrong and I should be punished for it. Yeah, I did set fire to the shop on purpose. I was angry and I didn't think about what I was doing. But I genuinely didn't think anybody was in there. I never intended to kill anybody. I'm so sorry his little boy has died because of me.